All right, let's get a 333 message. We're going to start with this deck here. 3 cards, 3 different decks from each card. Please give me a message. Okay, so we have 2 of Cups. This is relationships. So the relationship between you and someone else. Let me see what they're saying here. Tell me more about this relationship. Okay, they need you to look at a relationship between you and someone else differently. They're trying to get you to look at a different angle of what's happening. Okay, Hangman, he is hanging upside down. He's doing a 180. That's when he gets enlightenment, because he's seeing something from a point of view that he never considered. So this is an aha moment. They're showing you something. This person may be a mirror, okay? They're facing each other. One person has their hand out. One is reluctant to reach their hand back out. One person is moving in. His foot is in transition. This one's coming in. This one's standing still. There's something you have never seen about someone that they're trying to show you. Ooh, these 2 cards fell. I'm not really getting anything intuitively. Let me see what I'm getting if I look at it from a different angle. They want you to look at something differently. Do I get something when I flip it upside down? Hold on. Resistant to change. Something. Somebody doesn't want to go back on something they were celebrating. This may require you to take something back. Something you said, you may have to take it back, because you didn't see something in the beginning. You misread something. There's something you thought meant one thing, and it's like you're realizing it means something else. Okay, so in your relationship with this person, okay, take it as it resonates. Some of y'all, this could be a friend, a platonic friendship. This could be family, a cousin, a sister, a brother, right? Parent, a child. This could be romantic, yes. This could be work relationships, yes, okay? Whatever kind of relationship. There's something someone said to you, you may have taken it as a compliment, but you're realizing it wasn't a compliment. It was a dig. It was sarcasm. Or vice versa. There could be something someone said and you took offense to it. Or you were insulted. Or you thought they meant something bad, but it actually means something good. There's something they need you to look at differently, okay? Interesting. Give me more. Ooh, it's a person. Some of y'all, this is something you were celebrating. You were happy, but with these 2, you were a little delusional. You were not sober. This is being drunk. You didn't see it the right way. And I feel like these 2 are trying to describe something that I'm going to get here. There's an illusion. The veil is being lifted. Something you saw one way, they're wanting you to see it a different way. Wow, yeah. You're not going to be happy with what you're seeing. You're not going to be happy with it. Gosh, there's something they want you to really sit and look at very carefully. There's a lot of water here. This is Pisces energy, the Hangman. It's water. 2 of Cups, 5 of Cups, all water. Wow, even these two are water. Nine of Cups is an illusion. This is fantasy land. King of Cups, he's a drinker. He's an alcoholic. He's always somewhere with a cup in his hand. Somebody is being pulled out of a dream, a fantasy. What's at the bottom? Yeah, this will lead to a death. And when death occurs, people cry. Tears, cups, water. And death is literally a water sign, Scorpio. This is the end of something. This is, yeah, it will mark the end of how you were communicating or interacting with this person. There's something you didn't realize about them when they first came into your life, or when they first came to you with an idea or a proposition. Someone was more anxious than you were. They're coming in here. I don't usually see this about this card here. I don't. But I remember talking to my daughter about this card, and she's like, yes, Mom, look. This person is more anxious than this one. I'm like, what do you mean? And she's the one that showed me this. She's like, he's coming in. He has his hand out. She's standing there. She doesn't see how eager this person is. Someone is more desperate than the other. Someone needs it more. Someone feels more entitled to your energy than you're willing to give. You may take this as a compliment, or you may see it as a good thing. Like, you may be flattered that they're eager. But maybe it's desperateness. Maybe they're desperate. Do you get where I'm going? I don't know. Let's keep going. Let's go to the next deck here. Be very mindful of how people show up in your life. Two things can be true at once, right? They may actually see your value and see your worth and respect you and admire you, but still have some kind of ulterior motive that you just don't see, you didn't realize. Doesn't make them a bad person, but I feel like it brings more balance to the situation as a whole. Again, I keep getting a lot of water here. Some of you are approaching a very emotional situation and you don't realize how emotional it will be for you. You will be taken over by the waves. Look how fast this water is moving. This is streaming, or it's flowing quickly. There is no waves. There is no pause or break in this water. It's just going straight. That means it's moving quickly. You can be overtaken by this kind of water. Okay, this is not the kind of water you can control. It could be a waterfall on this side of the bridge. So some of you, an emotional period could be coming up and you don't see it coming because you're not seeing little hints of something. All right, I feel like I'm stressing it. Let's move to the second deck here. Tell me more. Tell me more. Tell me more. What else is here? Okay, this is going to probably require some of you to get off your high horse. This might be very humbling. Here's the deal. I'm getting some of y'all may have someone in your life who puts you on a pedestal. They actually think very highly of you. They give you your accolades. They sing your praises. They actually see you in a positive way. They're showing up in your life in a positive way. That's what I'm getting. This person is actually a good reflection. This is a good mirror. That's what I'm getting. I'm not getting a negative feeling about this person. But I'm also not getting that it's all good. Wow. Interesting. There's something you just don't see. Okay, the Hangman. There's a perspective you're not considering that they want you to consider. And while you're considering it, don't look at it in a negative way, guys. That's not the meaning of the message. This is about seeing something whole instead of halfway, okay? That's all this is. Tell me more. Tell me more. Ooh, that went back. It's more water. Queen of Water. Some of y'all need to protect y'all heart. Oh my God, I'm getting something about this. Some of you need to protect your heart. Okay. Tell me more. Let me shuffle. You might be too open, too giving. It's like this person is, they're intrigued. They're intrigued by you. There's something about you that they like, and they can't place it. They find you to be very interesting. There's something very soft and demure about you. There's a quality they see in you they've never seen it in another person. They can't place it. So it's become like it's become a fascination. This person is fascinated with you. You have become, yeah, like a muse. You become a puzzle they can't put together. That makes you interesting. That makes you a challenge. Okay, that's what I'm getting. They may watch you get a lot of things, a lot of, it's like success, or you reach a lot of goals that many cannot reach. Or maybe they've tried to reach these goals and they can't get it. Or they've watched a lot of people try to reach where you are and you do it. So they find it very interesting. Like, what is it about this? Like, how do you do that? This is what I'm getting. This person is very interested in you. Okay? So tell me more. Yeah, you confuse them. So you are an enigma. They're trying to place you. They're trying to understand you. That's where their fascination is coming from. Their fascination is coming from trying to figure out what it is about you. You are very confusing to them. They have no idea. They're trying to figure you out. And there's something about this, because we got more cups here. When you figure it out, like when you figure out what their angle is, I don't think you're going to like it. Or I don't think you're going to look at the situation as the win that you were looking at it as. You will remove your rose-colored glasses. You will be more balanced in the situation. You'll be more centered in the situation. Yes, you will be more protected. It will help you protect your energy. And this is the reason they're actually trying to get you to hear this message, so that you don't go in blindly. Okay? It doesn't mean it's necessarily bad, but it does create more of a balance, a centering for you in the situation. Okay? Okay, yeah, 5 of Wands, more fives, another 5. Some of y'all, you're not going to like it. It may actually create conflict between you and this person. There's ulterior motives here. There's definitely something here. I don't see you being happy with what you find out. Here, yeah, death was at the bottom of the other one. 3 of Swords. You're going to have to unlearn, unbelieve. Something you thought was so, you're going to have to go back on it. That's how I'm getting this. All right, let's move to the third deck, the last 3 cards here. All right, what is the purpose of this message? Why is this important for the person who's resonating here? Some of you, this may not have happened yet. This may be about to happen. Because I'm getting this is a future message for some of y'all. There's somebody you're going to meet. They will come in very eagerly. But as you learn them, you realize it's more like a project for them. I don't know. Some of y'all, it may be a bet. They may have been dared. They may have been told, I bet you won't be able to get this person's attention. Or I bet you can only get so far with this person. And then you find out they made a wager that they can get your attention. That may be where this, 5 of Cups, 5 of Wands comes from. The fascination they have is more with them. It gives them a sense of victory, a sense of pride that they were able to do it. Like, it has that kind of ring to it. It's like the family could have said, I bet you can't get them to agree to do this with you. I bet you such and such won't help you on this. And they are like, I bet you I can. And that's why they're so eager. There's something like that, okay? Friends could have said, I bet you can't get this person's number. You know what I mean? Something like that. Okay, let's get the last 3 cards. Did I shuffle this? Tread lightly. That's all the message is saying. Don't be so easily impressed, okay? Guard your energy. Be curious. Okay, tell me more. Okay, 5 of, well, I said 5 of, but no, this is another 5, right? Just like these are 5s, that V is a 5 in Roman numeral. So this is a Hierophant. I'm getting something institutionalized, some type of indoctrination, some type of belief. This is going to require you to change how you view something, your traditional beliefs, your conditioning, okay, so this is questioning everything you thought you knew about something. This is going to cause you to change how you interact with people. Right? There's a belief system that you used to have. After this experience, you won't have it anymore. Some of y'all, this is going to shatter your whole, belief system. You're going to have a crisis here. Okay. I see. Tell me more. This could be about how much you give. About how much you give. Something is imbalanced. You might be giving more than the other. You might think you're receiving a lot from someone where you're the one giving more. Oh my God. I'm noticing something about this card for the first time. The scale is there, but you only see half of it. In the other deck, you see the whole scale. You see both sides, and you can tell that it's balanced. I don't know if this is balanced, but I see you giving. And you may be giving to someone who acts like they need it. You can't even see this person's face. And it looks like they're bowing down to you. They look crippled and old. and you're giving, but you don't know if this person is acting. I don't know if this is balanced because I don't see the other side. In the other decks, you see the whole scale. So you can tell that it's balanced. Let me show y'all what it's like in the other deck. Okay, so here you can see it's balanced, right? You see both sides, you see it's equal. And they're on their knees and they're showing you their face. They took off their head covering. Here, I don't know. It could be leaning. I can't measure it. And I don't see this person's face. Some of you, you may have someone who's coming to you as if they need. And you give willingly. I don't know. There's something about this. You're going to have to trust your intuition with something, with the situation you're in, okay? All right, let's get one more thing. One more card. Yeah, okay, strength. Look, this is someone who's working. They're finessing you, somebody. They're finessing you, someone, because this is like working off your ego. So if you have somebody who's singing you high praises and that gets you to be more open and giving to them, question that. Okay? You should have enough confidence to know you are that person, that girl, that guy. You don't need someone singing you accolades. This is going to cause you to interact with people differently for the rest of your life. Whatever this experience is, you're going to be able to read people better after this. You'll be able to tell when someone's flattery is authentic or not, right? When someone's compliments are authentic or not. You're going to start looking at people who engage with you in that manner in a whole different way. And you can see through it and how it's manipulative, okay? All right, let's close out with some of these. They're just telling you to pay close attention to how this person shows up. And if you're giving them access to you, pay attention to the methods they use to butter you up, to get you in a good mood, okay? This is somebody who knows how to play the game. They play it well. It has worked for them. They show up as if they're very humble. They show up in a modest way in your life. They show up like they come in to serve you. But whatever they're getting in return is more valuable than what they're giving. That's what I'm getting. High honor. Wow. So, yeah, this person may actually say something like that. It's a high honor for me to be in your presence. They may actually seem like they're giving you more than you are giving them. I'm telling you, there's some type of mind trick here. What else? What else? Thoughts. This person, you may think about this person a lot. They stay on your mind all day. Anything else? That's a form of energy transfer. Just be mindful of that. Adjudication. They're definitely getting something out of it. In the end, they may say you owe them. In the end, you depart with something that you came in with. They take something from you because they feel like they deserve it. So this is like, whatever successes occur while they're in your life, they're going to feel like they played a role. Oh, I was there with you. I helped you. I supported you. Some of y'all, you might lose your dignity when they leave. Just be mindful of this, okay? And we're basically going to leave it there. I don't think you need to be afraid or anything like that. Don't put a negative connotation to the person simply because of this message. This message is telling you, be aware that you're not giving up more than you're willing to lose, okay? Angel Answers, is there anything you want to say? Perfect timing. Okay, so this person may have come into your life at the perfect time. You might feel like you met this person at the perfect time. You might feel like they're a positive omen when they come in, okay? The situation will improve. Things get better. So it's not totally a bad thing. I feel like if you are aware of what's happening, you start controlling it. I don't think this is something you need to start like Xing people out of your life, or you need to start looking at people as a bad person and putting targets on people's back. No, that would not be the best way to deal with this. Just be aware. The Hangman was the second card. Just be aware and look at it differently, and you start controlling what's happening. This person came in, this is a lesson, and this is the perfect time for you to go through something like this, and you control this. They're not in control. You are. As long as you know what's happening, you are in control. That's why it says it will improve, okay? Yeah, it's all up to you what you believe. So just weight is at the bottom, and this just means don't be abrupt to do anything. Just know that whatever is going on, it's what you believe. Like, if you know yourself, this is the Merkaba. This is being totally balanced with your masculine and feminine. You're good. You're good. Yeah, you're good. This is not something to alarm you. This is just to advise you, right? It's giving you insight. It's not telling you to take any action or do something. It's telling you to be aware. Okay? That's the message. Thank you for watching. I'll see y'all next time.